In example number 4, we're given some words, and this one says that Monroe walked 9 miles in 3 hours. What is his constant of proportionality? What is his K value? And remember that K value and unit rate are typically the same thing. And so when we talk about time and distance, we normally say miles per hour. And so in this case, I'm going to say that my constant of proportionality is 9 miles for every 3 hours, which 9 over 3, or 9 divided by 3, is equal to 3. So K is equal to 3. So how far can he walk in 1 hour? 1 hour represents that this is going to be a unit rate. And so in order to get a unit rate, we divide. Remember that our unit rate and our K value are always the same thing if we have a proportional relationship, which we do here. And so we have 3 miles per hour. How much can he, 9 miles in 3 hours? 9 divided by 3 gives us how much he can walk in 1 hour, which is 3 miles per hour. So if he continues to walk at the same rate, how many miles will he walk in 4.5 hours? Our equation for this problem is y equals 3x, because y equals kx. If k is 3, we plug in 3. And in this case, y represents my time, and x represents my miles, I'm sorry, I have that mixed up. Y represents my distance, and x represents my time. And so in this case, we're going to say, well, 3 miles times 4.5 hours is equal to our total distance, which when we multiply those two things together, if you need a calculator, you can definitely pull one out. 3 times 4.5 is 13.5 miles. And if we end and ask ourselves, does our answer make sense? We say, well, 9 miles in 3 hours, so 4.5 hours is longer, so I've got to go more than 9. 13.5 miles is longer than 9, and so I think that our answer makes sense. We found our constant of proportionality, related that to our unit rate, both being the same. Wrote an equation that was proportional to represent our solution or our scenario, and then plugged in a value to come up with a different time amount and come up with how far he could walk if he walked at a constant rate or at a proportional rate all the way through.